knitting needles or a crochet hook? Crochet hook or knitting needles? Look, here is one side. Let's do it like this. And here is the second side. And of course, this is crochet. I think you all guessed it. Both sides here are the right side. It's reversible. This means it is an ideal pattern for various accessories. If you need a perfect double-sided crochet pattern that imitates knitting but still possesses all the features and possibilities of crochet, then stay tuned to this video. I will now tell you how this has all worked in our favorite crochet techniques, looking like knitting or brioche crochet. But the most wonderful thing about this pattern, specifically this cable, is that it is worked in just 2 rows. If you noticed, one of my braids is left-leaning and the second one is right-leaning. In fact, they are worked exactly the same way. I hope I have intrigued and inspired you, and that you will work this cable along with me. So, I am starting the pattern with a multiple of 8 stitches, as always. Use a hook that is slightly larger than what you think would fit your yarn, or slightly larger than what the manufacturer recommends. First, I make a slip knot and cast on. I will chain 32. The chain is finished, and I am moving on to working the first foundation row. If we look at this cable, we can see a row of regular double crochets. I use this row as a foundation, as a divider between the cables, and as a finishing row. Therefore, in this video, I will start showing you everything in detail from the foundation row, step by step, skipping nothing. I pull the working loop to the height of a double crochet and make a wrap around a hook with the working loop. I hold this whole construction with the index finger of my right hand, otherwise it will fall apart. Next, I insert the hook into the chain link, into the first chain stitch. Pick up the working yarn and pull up a loop. And then, look! I yarn over and pull through the loop and the wrap together once. Then I yarn over and pull through the remaining loop and the wrap on the hook together a second time. And I get this kind of standing stitch. I call this element the magic standing double crochet. It plays the role of a starting double crochet. Generally, if you like making 3 chains at the beginning when you work with double crochets, go ahead and do that. I don't like it that way. I work the magic standing stitch. So the first stitch is ready. Next, yarn over again and continue along the work. We've already made the next point. I always insert the hook into the back loop. Into the back loop of the foundation chain. Someone once wrote to me in the comments under one of my videos that a foundation chain doesn't have a back loop. Of course it does. Look, it has a back loop. Here it is. There is a front loop, and there is a back bump, far bridge. Since I am just working a pattern swatch, I work into the back loop. But generally, the place where you insert the hook into the foundation chain can vary. There isn't one single universal rule. Therefore, in this case, I am simply doing what suits this pattern. There should be a total of 32 double crochets, including the first magic standing stitch. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I work like this until the end of the row, and I will make the last stitch in the last link. My foundation row is ready. I finished it, and now I move on to working the cable itself. The first row of the cable. Look, the cable itself will consist of 2 rows. The first row goes. Here is the first row, and it goes from right to left to the very edge, consisting of many shortened segments that repeat. There is a rapport, pattern repeat here, right? And the second row of this cable goes in one single segment from the left edge back to the right. And now we are going to do this. So for the first row and the first segment, make 1 chain for the turning chain, turn the work, and then all stitches in both the right side segments and the wrong side segments, in both even and odd rows, I will work as yarn over slip stitches. I probably won't specify this again. That is, if I say slip stitch in this particular video, I mean exclusively the yarn over slip stitch. This is exactly what is needed to achieve the double-sided nature of this pattern. So I made the turning chain, and for the first segment, when I work over the foundation row, I will insert the hook under both loops, like this, right? Not just the back loop, but both. Look, I yarn over, insert the hook under both loops, specifically when working over the foundation row, and make a yarn over slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first segment is ready. Chain 1, turn, and go back in the other direction with another 8 yarn over slip stitches. But here, underneath, I no longer have the foundation row. I have my worked segment. So here I work into the back loop only. That is, like this, I insert the hook. Right? Again, I yarn over, insert the hook into the second chain from the hook, into the back loop only, and work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Chain 1, turn. And now for the next segment. Again, the worked row of the pattern is beneath me. So here I work into the back loop only again. I yarn over, go into the second chain from the hook, and work 6 yarn over slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and another segment is ready. And now the rapport begins. The rapport is the part that repeats unchanged. The first segment of the rapport, chain 1, turn, yarn over, insert into the second chain from the hook, and work 4 yarn over slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1, turn. Here I work 14 yarn over slip stitches, but look, there will be steps or height transitions, so be careful because here we will transition back to working over the foundation row. Accordingly, the hook insertion point will change. We will work not into the back loop, but through both loops. I made the turning chain, yarn over, and work. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have reached the first step, and since we do all stitches in this pattern with a yarn over, all joins will also be made with a yarn over. I insert the hook into the bridge from the turn, like this, and pick up the strand coming out of it. I yarn over and insert the hook into the row below. And I work a yarn over slip stitch through all the loops on the hook. Pull it through, that's 5. The next point is 6. And here is a step I insert the hook into the bridge from the turn and pick up the strand coming out of this bridge. Yarn over, and here into the row below, but through both loops of the stitch. This is join number 7. I continue working along the foundation row. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And another segment of the rapport is ready. This one has 14 yarn over slip stitches. chain 1, turn, and in the opposite direction, work 16 yarn over slip stitches. Here, all stitches are worked into the back loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. I reach the step, and again I make exactly the same join. I insert the hook into the bridge from the turn and into the strand that comes out of it. That is, I insert it like this, picking up 2 strands. I yarn over and place the yarn over between the working loop and the spot where I inserted the hook. In the outer row, this is the join. Join 15, pull it tight, and 16. Chain 1, turn. That was another segment of the report. And now for the final segment of the report. This is 14 yarn over slip stitches. Again, yarn over into the second chain from the hook. I start by working into the back loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll make a turning chain to transition to the next row. And look, the first report is finished. That is, from here on, we repeat this sequence unchanged again and again until the end of the row. 4, 14, 16, 14. Watch the insertion point, because on the foundation rows, you don't want a half stitch or the leftover loop to remain visible. Therefore, we pick up both loops at once. Otherwise, everything is already familiar to us. 4, 14, 16, 14. Work like this until the end of the row. We will meet here, and I will show you how this row is completed. I will show you one settle point. I am working one last rapport. And look, this pass of 14 stitches, here is my 13th, and the last one, the 14th, it should fall right into this magic standing double crochet. Here are its 2 loops. Keep this point in mind. How should it be worked? Also with a yarn over. I insert the hook under 2 loops, and here is the 14th stitch. And then, according to the rapport, I will have 16 here and 14 back. So I have finished this last rapport. Next, it's clear that the full rapport won't fit, and here there will only be the row completion. That is, the rapport will be cut off here. This is what it looks like. And look at how it is worked further. Chain 1, turn, and here work 4 yarn over slip stitches into the back loop only. Everything as usual. 3, and 4. Chain 1, turn. According to the rapport, we would have had 14 stitches here, but as you can see, there is nowhere to put them. We do as many as there are, and there are only 6 here, and I work 1, 2, 3, and 4. I insert the hook, again picking up 2 strands for the step, yarn over. 5, and 6. Now chain 1, turn, and remember, in the rapport, we worked 16 here, which is 2 stitches longer than this section. So in this case, we worked 6, and 2 stitches longer is 8, so I work 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, I insert the hook into the 2 strands for the turn. Yarn over, I go into the row below. 7, this is the join, and 8. Chain 1, turn, and then until the end of the row it's simple. 8 yarn over slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's make a turning chain for a comfortable transition to the next row. And I congratulate you, we have worked one row of the cable. That is, we went from the right edge to the left edge. And we have worked almost the main part of the cable. What is left for us? Next, we need to go across in one segment from the left edge back to the right to lay down this second half, or the return pass. Right now, this is exactly what we are missing to complete the cable. So the second row of the cable, I've made the turning chain. It is very simple. I insert the hook into the second chain from the hook and work yarn over slip stitches. There will be 32 of them, which is the number I cast on at the very beginning. That is, I work yarn over slip stitches all the way across, and here I follow this rule. When I approach a step, I make a join. I no longer count these stitches. I know for sure that if I am at a step, I need to connect it with the row below so it looks beautiful. I insert the hook into the 2 strands, yarn over, and go into the row below, and I make a yarn over slip stitch through all the strands on the hook, and I work like this until the end of the row, reminding you once again, there will be 32 yarn over slip stitches. I finished the second row of the cable. I won't make the turning chain for the transition to the next row yet. Here it is. This cable is completely ready. This second row is the final pass. Next, if we refer back to the sample, then here is this divider row, which is a row of double crochets. That is, I now need to create a row of double crochets again. I will transition, because right now I am on the right. And I will go from the right edge to the left, and then the cable will start again, but it will be mirrored. What is the trick here? How do you get a mirrored cable? It's simple. To get mirroring on such patterns, you start one pattern from the right edge, and you start the other pattern from the left edge, and then it becomes mirrored. And all the numbers, all the movements, all the rapports within the row are identical. I have already calculated this pattern so that its beginning is a mirror of its end. So when you start working it from the other edge, it will match up perfectly, and everything will come together beautifully for you. For the diagram of this pattern, you are welcome to visit my Telegram channel. The diagram looks like this. No need to screenshot anything. It's available in my Telegram channel as a PDF or JPEG file. You can print it out beautifully, mark your finished rows, and keep track of your progress. Now let's do this divider row. As a divider row, it's double crochets in. I pull the working loop to the height of this stitch. Make a wrap around the hook, and hold it all with the index finger of my right hand. I insert the hook into the current stitch, into the back loop only, pick up the working yarn and pull it through. Work the loop and the wrap together once, and work them together a second time. And here I work into the back loop. Next I work double crochets into the back loop only. There will again be exactly 32, including the first magic standing stitch. Be careful not to make 33. There should be exactly 32. I work like this until the end of the row. I finished this divider row and moved from the right edge to the left. I make a turning chain, turn, and then I start working the same cable again. You can rewind the video to the beginning of the first row of the cable. I'll put all the timestamps under the video, so it's convenient for you. And you can start with the same sequence. 8 stitches, then 8 back, then 6, then the rapport, and the completion. And everything will come together for you like this. I also want to remind you that when you work over the double crochets, pick up both loops so that no half loops are left visible. This is done not only in the foundation row, but also in the divider rows. Simply remember this rule. When you work along with divider row, you change the insertion point and work not into the back loop only, but under both loops. That is all for me. I hope you liked this video, that it was useful, and that you learned something new. Don't forget to leave a like, and write in the comments where you could apply this pattern. What would you make? Maybe a scarf? A scarf would be just amazing. Write your ideas for using such patterns. Thank you very much for your attention and for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye.